Question. Pass necessary journal entries on the dissolution of a firm in the following cases. Case 1. Dissolution expenses 1100 were paid by a partner A on behalf of the firm. Then case 2. Partner B agreed to carry out the dissolution process for a remuneration of rupees 2000. He also agreed to bear the dissolution expenses. Dissolution expenses were rupees 2100. Then case 3. Partner D agreed to carry out dissolution for a remuneration of rupees 15,000. Dissolution expenses were rupees 13,000, which were paid by the firm. Case 1. Dissolution expenses 1100 were paid by a partner A on behalf of the firm. Case 2. Realization expenses borne by the firm and paid by the partner. What is the journal entry? Realization account debtor to partner's capital account. In this case, a realization account debtor to A's capital account. Then partner B agreed to carry out dissolution process for a remuneration of rupees 2000. He also agreed to bear the dissolution expenses. Dissolution expenses were rupees 2100. Case 4. When any of the partner agrees to carry out dissolution for an agreed remuneration, including realization expenses. Journal entry. Realization account debtor to partner's capital account. In this case, a realization account debtor to B's capital account, rupees 2000. 2000 is the remuneration payable to the partner B, and 2100 is the dissolution expense which B agreed to pay, and he paid the amount. So the journal entry is realization account debtor to partner's capital account or B's capital account, rupees 2000. Next, partner D agreed to carry out dissolution for a remuneration of rupees 15,000. Dissolution expenses were 13,000, which were paid by the firm. There are two entries in this case. First entry for the payment of remuneration to D, and second entry for the payment of dissolution expense. First entry for the payment of remuneration, realization account debtor to D's capital account. Second entry for the payment of dissolution expense, realization account debtor to bank. Solution. For first case, realization account debtor to A's capital account 1500. Second case, B agreed to carry out the dissolution process for a remuneration of rupees 2000. He also agreed to bear the dissolution expense. Dissolution expense were rupees 2100. Journal entry for second case, realization account debtor to B's capital account for the payment of remuneration to B. Then case 3, partner D agreed to carry out dissolution for a remuneration of rupees 15,000. Then dissolution expense were 13,000, which were paid by the firm. Two entries are a realization account debtor to D's capital account, that is for the payment of a remuneration to D 15,000. Then for the payment of dissolution expense, which is borne by the firm and paid by the firm, realization account debtor to bank account. First entry, realization account debtor to A's capital account. Second case, journal entry, a realization account debtor to B's capital account. In third case, there are two entries. First for the payment of remuneration to the partner, and next entry for the payment of dissolution expense, which is borne by the firm and paid by the firm. Journal entries, realization account debtor to D's capital, then realization account debtor to bank.